Hola chicas, I'm Vanessa Lau and welcome to my makeup channel, Beauty by Vanessa Lau, where I'm going to be teaching you all the tips and tricks I use to accomplish my makeup looks. Today I'm going to be doing a very highly requested video, which is a neutral eye look, woo! So I'm going to be using like browns and golds and all that, but I am actually not going to be using traditional eyeshadow. What I am going to be using is a contour palette, specifically the Scott Barnes contour palette. Looks like this. It's got like 8 different shades. However, if you don't have this palette, like no worries, you can just use whatever you have, whatever contour palette you have, if you even have one. If not, you can just use eyeshadows that are very similar to these colors. But the reason why I'm using this is because, first of all, contour palettes tend to have great neutral colors, and I also know that sometimes we have like 1 or 2 specific shades that we're like, yes, this is the one I like, and that's all we use, and then the other colors that we have that are in that palette just kind of sit there. So I like to make the most use out of my product, so using those shades for eyeshadow I think is just like another great way to get your money's worth. So yeah, and then I'm also going to be using this Pat McGrath Rose Decadence palette. I'm just going to be using this gold one right here. But anyway, if this is something you're interested in and you're excited, then let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing I've already done is I already primed my eyes with this primer from MAC. It's in the color Painterly. I really like it because it's like a couple shades lighter than my natural skin tone, so it just kind of gives me like this nice white canvas for my eyeshadows, and it's like really good at not creasing and whatnot. So for this look, we are going to be using this Scott Barnes contour palette. It's got all these beautiful shades that you can like mix and match to make your own like contour shades, or you know, if you do makeup on a bunch of other people, it's like great for that. But I also find that they make great eyeshadow palettes, and to be honest, I don't really use all of that often, so I feel like making them into eyeshadows is like a way for me to get great use out of it. I do, depending how you mix these browns, you can get like a cooler neutral like eyeshadow or like eyeshadow look, or a warmer eyeshadow look. So I'm going to be doing like a warmer one that I did this past weekend. So yeah, so the first color I'm going to take is the color Sliced with my Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm just going to get some of that right in there. And I'm going to put it slightly above my crease, almost underneath my brow bone, right, just like right here. I always have to like hold my hair back because it always wants to fall, and I don't know, I'm too lazy to go get a clip. Now with my E33 Sigma brush, I'm going to take the color Chiseled, and I'm going to apply this into my crease, just right underneath the last color we placed. So what I like to do is just really keep building the intensity of the color of the pigment until I like it. And also as I do this, I mean, this brush kind of naturally helps blend this color out, but I'm just also making sure to blend it out as well, just with these nice sweeping back and forth motions. Next, I'm going to be taking this Morphe M506 brush and dipping it into this color called Snatched. And I'm going to place this color into my outer crease, starting from the top of the lower lash line. Did I just say lower lash line? I meant upper lash line. I do that all the time. I say it wrong all the time, I'm sorry. So taking it from, you know, the end of my lash line, that's what I mean, and bringing it up to kind of like start creating this cat eye shape. I like to also, it's almost like this little gap in here. I also like to fill that in. For this look, I'm gonna fill it in slightly and slightly go into my crease, but just the outer part of the crease. And we're just gonna blend this color. Taking my M124 brush, I'm now going to dip it in this like really pretty gold color from the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence palette. So pretty. It's also extremely pigmented, so that's also why I love it. And I'm just going to place that onto my lid. So I always have to hold my hair. Ah. Now taking my Morphe M321 brush, I'm going to use this highlighter from the brand OFRA. It's this color is highlighter Everglow. It was like OFRA times NIKKIETUTORIALS. I actually got this in my Allure box, so I don't know if they still sell it. But I think I'm going to take a mixture of both of these colors, which I'm also going to use to highlight later. And that's what I'm going to use to highlight my eyes right here. Ooh, might have gotten a little too much. It is like powerful. Damn. A powerful highlighter. Oh my gosh, there's so much reflection. Actually, I really do like this highlighter. It's like one of my new things. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is like my little travel one. I don't know, it's the one next to me right now. So I'm just gonna take this one and I'm gonna create my signature wing liner look. Alright, now I'm going to curl my lashes. This is nothing too hard. I like to give it like either 10 pumps, or sometimes I just like literally sit here and like wait 5 seconds and I'm like 1, 2, 3. I don't know, just do it different ways. I just make sure that the job gets done, the eyelashes get curled. I feel like some people skip this step, and depending on your eyelashes, this step would really help give that extra va-voom to your lashes, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna take the Milk Makeup KUSH mascara for my lashes. I do love this mascara, especially for when I put on fake lashes, which I will be doing today, because it's already like, I don't know, annoying for me to like deal with fake lashes. So when I also have to take off mascara after that, like this mascara, I don't know, it does such a good job. Like it really does volumize my lashes, and it does last for a long time, but for some reason, it like comes off so easily. Like I feel like sometimes when I'm washing my makeup off, other mascaras, I'm like really, you know, getting at it to get off my lashes, and I end up like pulling some accidentally along the way, and this one just helps me like not deal with that. And I already feel like with false lashes sometimes it can already pull, you know, your lashes off. You know, mistakes happen. So yeah, I just like how this one comes off really nice. I will say I have had this in the waterproof version, and not my favorite, not gonna lie. I literally like have tried swimming in the waterproof one and it literally got everywhere. So I don't know what happened to their formula there. Maybe they fixed it by now, but I was kind of disappointed when it did not work the way I wanted to. But the regular one's really great, so. Maybe would also not recommend this mascara to someone who has very oily eyelids, because I feel like this one would be the one to get all runny though. Again, I'm not sure if that's because this is made with cannabis oil or something, but yeah. Okay, so while I let my mascara dry, I like to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then false lashes will be last. So I like to take some makeup remover on a cotton ball and just wipe off any fallout that I got from the eyeshadow. I also think I was wearing a little bit of concealer before this, like from earlier today, so I'm gonna just wipe that off just so we have a clean, nice canvas. I feel like this is a really helpful, if you don't feel like buying those little eye patches, like thingies, you know, they're like these cotton balls, or not cotton balls, like cotton pads that you like set right here, and then they also kind of help prevent fallout. I actually have some, I just always forget to use them. So maybe next time I'll use one of them. But this is like my hack that I've always done to just get a nice clean base. And also if you don't feel like spending the money on that, this is great. Okay, so for primer, I'm taking this Tatcha one. It is awesome. It's the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas, and I'm just putting that on my fingers and going in with it. Another great dupe for this primer, because it's like $50 some. I know it's so expensive. I like to get mine whenever Sephora has their like 2 times a year sale, because I'm rouge and I get like 20% off of it. But a great dupe for this one is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. That one's like $8. I also have that one and it's awesome, and I like to use that one for just like, you know, regular days. This is like my special occasion, I'm going to dinner, I'm looking, you know, days where I'm putting on those false lashes, if you know what I'm saying. The foundation I'm going to be using for today is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I know this foundation has been around for like a long time, and it is like $64, but holy crap, this foundation is so good, like so good. And I have had like I cannot speak. I have tried samples of this and I was like, damn, that's good, but I don't want to get like too addicted to it because it's $64, but I sent it this winter and shoot, it is awesome. I love it for the winter because it's a little bit more hydrating, and the one I was using before was the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that one's super matte and super dry, and I have sensitive dry skin. And this one has been helping like not irritate my skin and not dry out my skin, so I really like that. And yes, I am using my fingers to apply this. It is like a medium but buildable coverage. Yeah, I think this foundation doesn't really move. I literally, when I went out, I fell asleep on my makeup. I know, oh my gosh. A crime, very bad for your skin, but whatever, I did. And when I woke up, y'all, like many hours later, like half into the next day, this foundation looked like flawless on my skin still. So honestly, after that happened, I was like, you know, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. I mean, no, I will still use other foundations, but this might be like my go-to winter foundation, I don't know. I did just order a Pat McGrath one that I've only gotten to try a couple times. I've been wanting to show that one to y'all, but I've not been able to. That one is like a little bit more, almost like oily. I don't know if that makes sense. You will see, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, also a classic concealer. Literally what like influencer, Instagram person has like not used this concealer before? Couldn't tell you. Because it's very, very, very popular, and I'll tell you why, because it's extremely thick and like high coverage, which is what a lot of like the influencers kind of like to do. Honestly, a lot of them do like a heavier kind of makeup. But yeah, I also have like dark circles, so I do really like this concealer. I still do use it actually on a daily basis, I'm not gonna lie. That's how much I actually do like this. But if you're not really into like a very thick concealer, I would go for the NARS one because I love that NARS concealer. It's like the Radiant Cream Concealer. Great choice as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend this out, also go around my nose. And now I'm gonna take the Lauramercier Secret Brightening Powder with this like little beauty sponge from Real Techniques. Just get a little bit in there. Can you see that? Yeah. And just to put that over my concealer, so. Just kind of set it in and brighten my under eyes, because like I said, I have dark circles. Not that they're like dramatic, I know, but apparently they're caused by my allergies. That's what my doctor told me at least. So yeah, and then I'm gonna actually put that in those places where I like to highlight, like my chin, around my nose. Bring a little bit more light there. Now for contour, I am gonna be taking the Scott Barnes palette again, and I'm gonna be, oh my gosh, I dropped my brush. Anyway, I'm gonna be using this Morphe E48 brush to contour, and I'm gonna be taking the color Chiseled and Diced. I'm gonna do like a combination of both those colors. And we'll get to it. I'm gonna start just almost like in the middle and just start blending it out. I'm also going to put this on my temples and on my forehead and then on my jawline. All right, cool. I think we're looking pretty snatched. So now I'm gonna take this little bronzer from Hourglass in the color Luminous Bronze Light, and with my Morphe M527 powder brush. I know this brush is so big for this tiny little thing. I'm just gonna pick some of that up. And my contours here, you can, damn, in the camera the contour looks like way more intense than it actually looks in person. I don't know, I guess I'll go back when I look at the footage to see how much it looks like. Anyway, okay, so you're gonna put your bronzer like right here. So it's almost like not directly on top of your contour, like slightly layering over it, but it's like above it, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna put some bronzer on my forehead, just right here. I like to put bronzer also down my neck. You can put some on your temples if you want. Ooh, sweet, we looking bronzy. Okay, now I am going to go in with my highlighter. I know, I'm not gonna go in with my blush just yet, but I am gonna use the OFRA Cosmetics highlighter that I used earlier, and I'm taking these two colors, and I'm just putting it on the tip of my nose to make it look all buttony and cute. And I'm gonna put it right above here. So like, what is this, my cheekbone? It's my cheekbone. I'm gonna put it like follow this line. But I also try to blend it so that way it's not like, wow, she literally has a line of highlighter. So that's why I like go like this. And then I also like to put just a tad like above my eyebrow. And really, the point of highlighter is to catch the light. So wherever your face catches the light, place it there. Ooh, yay. Now for blush, I'm taking my Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH06 brush, and I'm using the Scott Barnes blush palette, and I'm gonna use Strike a Rose, which is so pretty. It's this one right here. Oh, I love this color. So now I'm placing it like in between the bronzer and the highlighter. Ooh, ooh. Sometimes I like to use my brush like this instead of popping the brush back and forth, because sometimes I can make make it look uneven. But I still have a tendency to go like this sometimes, don't get me wrong. But then when I remember, I'm like, wait, let me do the strokes like that instead. My forehead. I put it on my chin, y'all, as well. And even down my neck. All right, now it's time to go back to the eyes. All right, taking my E29 Morphe brush, I'm going to dip the color in the color Chiseled and just line my lower lash line with this. And now I'm going to take this color Snatched again, and I'm going to place this just on the outer corners of the lash line. I also feel like I need to blend the bottom eyeshadow a little bit more, so I'm just gonna use this E27 brush from Sigma. Now with my Morphe E36 brush, I'm taking that gold color from earlier from the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence palette, and just placing it into my inner corners to give my eyes another little pop. Next, I'm taking this NARS. Oh my gosh, my cap just flew. Okay, somewhere in this room. Anyway, okay, I'm taking this NARS eyeliner. I think it's in the color Gran Via. It's just like a black eyeliner, and putting it in my waterline. Next, we're gonna be using this waterproof mascara from Maybelline. It's the Lash Sensational mascara in Black is Black, and just putting that on my lower lash line. I mean, lower lashes. Seriously, what is it with my lower lash line and lashes that I can't talk about them correctly. But yeah, I like to put waterproof on my bottom lashes, because just in case my eyes water up, like whatever goes on, I don't like any, I think waterproof helps prevent any mascara from also streaking. Now it's time for me to go ahead and put on these fake lashes from Lily Lashes. It's in the style Orlando. I love you, Orlando. That's the song from Book of Mormon. Don't know if y'all have seen that musical, but I love theater. Used to be in theater. I was the president of my theater troupe, so yeah, I couldn't help but have to sing a little bit of that. But yeah, I'm gonna put on these fake lashes off camera, and then we'll come back and finish off the lips, and then I think we're like basically done after that. Alright, so we just got the Orlando Lily lashes on, and now it's time for the lips. I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty lip liner in the color Trendsetter. I have like just a little bit left, but I like to get my money's worth, so I'm gonna keep using it until like it literally falls out of its like little pencil. And yeah, I'm just gonna use this to line my lips. Alright, now that we've lined our lips, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the same color as the liner, the color Trendsetter. I'm just going to whap that on there. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to take the color Bombshell from Huda Beauty, and it's almost like contouring our lips, so it's like we have this darker area, and we're gonna bring light to the middle of our lips, and this is gonna make our lips look bigger. Yay! Alright, perfect. So the last step is just to set our makeup, and y'all know I always love the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I have to be careful with other setting sprays because once there's fragrance in it, I can't use it. Like I think the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, like that everybody loves, I like just cannot use it because it has fragrance in it and it irritates my skin. So yeah. Alright, I always waft it towards my face. I'm like, give me all the product. Alrighty, chicas, this is the final look. I'm like, Vogue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram at Beauty by Vanessa Lau, and I will see you next time, chicas. Bye.